Hi, welcome to part 2 of my weight loss series. One of the biggest mistakes overeaters make when they start their weight loss journey is to think of weight loss as something they will do for a while, followed by, great, I lost 20 pounds, then back to life thinking that they can eat moderately and not worry about their weight or having healthy eating habits. Know your eating habits and problem behaviors. Today I want to talk to you about something that a lot of us struggle with, figuring out our eating problems and food behaviors. Whether it's dealing with overeating, emotional eating, or simply having a complicated relationship with food, it's important to understand what's going on so we can take the steps to improve our health and well-being. First, let's talk about eating behaviors. These are the patterns and habits that shape how, when, and why we eat. Some common problematic eating behaviors include the following. Emotional eating. This is when you eat in response to your emotions rather than hunger. If you find yourself reaching for a snack when you're stressed, sad, or even bored, you might be an emotional eater, like I have been all my life. I ran to food every time that there was any disruption, imbalance, emotional surge, whether positive or negative, and it just felt safe to me to always have food with me. It was my crutch. Binge eating. This involves consuming large amounts of foods in a short period of time, often feeling out of control during the episode. Usually it's followed by feelings of guilt or shame. My goodness, the shame, the guilt I felt. I would hide my food on my bed behind my pillows in case anyone came into my room and found me. Boxes of pastries or Tim Hortons cookies that I would consume in the matter of a couple of hours. Then there's mindless eating. Do you ever find yourself wandering into the kitchen and get there and realize, what am I doing here? How did I even get here? You're not hungry, but you're in front of the fridge with the door open and you think, what? That was me. This type of behavior happens when you eat without paying attention to what or how much you're eating. Watching TV, scrolling through your phone, or working while eating are common culprits. Then there's night eating. I always ate at night. I was not hungry. I had no physical need, but my food was my companion, and I was comforted at night knowing it was with me. If you find yourself eating late at night, especially if you skip meals during the day, this could be an issue for you. Identifying these behaviors in yourself is the first step. Maybe start by keeping a food journal for a week or two. Note everything you eat and be strictly honest with yourself. This is your journey and you're responsible for your own actions. Be honest. Also, and this is the ultimate in identifying your food behaviors so that you can have a successful weight loss transformation, take note not only of the food, but jot down when you eat and how you are feeling at the time. This is going to help you spot patterns and triggers. I bet they're more emotionally based more often than you realize. Next, let's talk about problem foods. These are the foods that might be causing issues for you, either because they trigger overeating or because they don't make you feel good. Some common problem foods include sugary snacks and beverages. These can cause spikes and crashes in blood sugar, leading to cravings and overeating. Truly, I can tell you I am a sugar addict. Recognizing that I needed to deal with that helped me tremendously in forming a healthy diet later on. Processed foods, often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and salt. Processed foods can be addictive and nutritionally poor. It's the same thing as sugar to me. I'd make a huge, massive bowl of popcorn and butter every single night I existed and eat the whole thing. There was enough for 6 people in that bowl, but I ate it in one sitting. Then there's trigger foods. These are specific to you and can cause you to overeat. It might be chips, cookies, or even certain healthy foods that you can't seem to eat in moderation. To figure out your problem foods, start by paying attention to how different foods make you feel. Do you get a sugar crash after that mid-afternoon candy bar? Does dairy make you feel bloated or tired? Keeping track of these reactions can help you pinpoint which foods might be problematic for you. Once you've identified your eating behaviors and problem foods, it's time to make some changes. Are you ready? Stick around. Part 3 is coming soon.